Hey, how's it going, everybody? Do you like Star Wars? Because we do too. Welcome to Nerd Out Nerd Style. I'm Clinton Ritchie,
I'm Nuts 99.
and get ready to nerd out with Ahsoka, Episode 2, Toil and Trouble.
Oh yeah. We're good on mute. We can still hear each other, but they can't hear us. So if you want to whisper sweet muffins in my ear. We're good on mute. We can still hear each other, but they can't hear us. Oh shit.
On the path. Eventually, the Imperial interlopers destroyed all that we knew and loved in the Night of 1,000 Tears.
It's well hidden and unstable. One blast to any part of it will destroy the entire station. Oh, it's beautiful.
And welcome back.
After that awful introduction.
My bad, guys. Okay, come on.
Oh, shit. So, if you've
I'll have
paid
to fix that
attention in the
later on.
past, if you've paid attention in the past, you know that we do it a certain way.
Yeah.
Well, we're throwing that all out the window because I'm too fucking busy now. But we got a new way of doing it. I write down a bunch of talking points and we'll just talk about those points. That way we're not doing
The whole show.
the whole, which I like doing the whole show.
I do
And then
too. But I mean, like, it's just really long.
I know, and he's a new dad, so he's more busy too.
And I'm taking classes.
And he's taking classes while
Not
having some glasses.
Yeah, let me throw my old man shades on. I think I got spotted the other day at the doctor's office. And even though he said it's the same glasses, it's not the same glasses. I mean, look, these are my podcast glasses and my game glasses, right? These are my going out glasses. Same design,
Yeah, different colors.
but my old man glasses.
What's the difference?
This has blue tint, blue.
Hmm.
Yeah, blue light tint, blue light. It takes a lot of the blue light out of the computer screen, so it's not straining your eyes to look at it. I feel like I can't
Interesting.
pronunciate.
All right. Now, what's the first thing you want to try and discuss?
Oh, good,
About
because this is the one I wrote down. Do you think when Ahsoka at the beginning of the show is sitting in the room or standing at the window in the room with Sabine Wren, do you think that she was listening to her thoughts?
No, she definitely.
Because the
Okay,
reason,
look, the whole listening to people's thoughts didn't come around until the news stuff. That
oh, that's
wasn't a
fine.
thing.
That's fine. Well, look, the reason I say that is because you're sitting there like, and then you hear Sabine talking to her, in her head,
Now,
and
there's a different thing. You can talk to somebody in their head. You can't hear what they're thinking, but you can also feel the force energy that they're putting off.
but there's words.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's new
So
shit.
the reason I say that is because you can tell that her conversation in her head is getting more escalated, and she doesn't want her to have like a panic attack or
What part
like
are you talking about?
when. Okay, so at the very first of the opening scene, it's Ahsoka and Sabine. Sabine's in the bed, passed out, right, asleep, and
Mhm.
Sabine's mind is like talking to itself, right? With Ahsoka and
She's
Ezra.
having a dream.
Right, right. Well, obviously Ahsoka is listening, right? And then she notices it gets more intense, and she turns around and says, "Hey, Sabine, wake up."
Yeah. Okay.
So
They
that's
feel
why
it.
I was like, "Do you think she's
I
listening
don't.
to her thoughts?"
I don't think that. I don't know if that's a thing. I would Google to see if that's like if they can actually read thoughts because I don't think that that's a thing until like the new stuff. But I also it might be a Sith thing and not a Jedi thing. They just manipulate the mind, you know.
Because you also noticed yesterday that she said that she didn't do standard Jedi protocols to get the answer out of Morgan. Wow. Maybe she's gray.
She is gray. She took all the energy, light and dark, or actually, I think it comes from a Sith. I think it comes from a red one, and then she like pulls out all the darkness, and then that's it. Just left it like that.
But anyway, so that's why I said I think she's listening to her thoughts, and I wanted to get your opinion or ideas on what you thought
I
about
don't
it.
think she. Yeah, I don't think that Jedi can do that. But I do know that she feels through the Force, like she was feeling through the Force and was able to like gather up what she could about how she's feeling because
Yeah,
they can sense like
we can sense
you-
emotions.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's also in the
Light and
Book of
dark.
Bane, book
Yeah.
Path of Destruction, or is it
Yeah.
the second one?
Which one? I don't know what
I think it's
part.
Path of Destruction, where they're having a battle, the last battle, the one that rages on and on, right before the thought bomb.
Oh yeah, it's first book.
Yeah.
First book. All
Yeah.
right. So the first thing I want to say is you were right. The galaxies, the two galaxies that it was showing in the ball whenever she pulled it up. Apparently that's a there's a straight line
Mm-hmm.
going to another one. Okay, the what they're waiting on is called the Eye of Sion, right?
I think so, right?
Because I googled this, I could not figure this out. They they went and they did all this stuff, or they grabbed that ball, they put it in the spot. It shot this thing out that it's not the fucking what's it called? World Between Worlds. That's not the World Between Worlds.
Mm-mm.
So we were wrong about that. So if they're fighting over during that one spot in that commercial, it's probably got something to do with that ball when she tries to get it back. That's what I want
Mm-hmm.
to go ahead and throw out there. But for right now, they're not at that spot, and it's. But we find out what that is. Now, they're waiting. Like, if I heard this correctly, whenever it links up, or are they waiting for a transport ship that comes? Something is coming, and I don't understand what the hell is going on. Something's either there or something's coming, or
I know what
like
it is.
after they activated it, because like, oh, go ahead.
It's Grand Admiral Thrawn.
No, they're trying to get to him.
No, he's coming.
No. They found a map. So I think they're bringing like some kind of ship that's going to launch them
Oh, it's
further.
that big old ring, dude. It's that
Okay,
big
well,
ass ring thing.
I'm going to guess that this is going to launch them further into light speed than what they usually go, or something like that, in
Yeah.
order to make it to the next galaxy, or warp past them, or do whatever the fuck they're supposed to do. Because other than that, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Well, see, they stole that big
I
ass.
googled it.
They stole that big ass motor, right? To I guess put in that big ring.
The
And
hyperdrive.
yeah, well, it's not just
Mhm.
any hyperdrive; it's a massive hyperdrive.
Yeah, because
So,
that one doesn't fit in no damn Millennium Falcon.
could you imagine a Millennium Falcon with that on their back, dude? It's got like a big old jet engine thing on it, man. That's crazy. Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
the ship that she was on, no.
That weird gold bronzy looking ship, right? The one that has a weird like flat wings and it's like tubular.
all I know, dude. Look, I googled this, and this is what it says. This is what this says, and I'm not too sure how to explain it. What is the Eye of Sion? The Eye of Sion appears to be some sort of portal that allows Thrawn to return to the main galaxy.
Well, my thing is how does this one orb apparently been lost
But it
in
is
this?
the big S ring. It's right here.
Yeah,
Right
that
there.
thing. But
For everybody that wants to
how
know.
did this one ball know where Thrawn is?
How did the one ball know what?
The
What?
map, the star map, dude. Where Ahsoka
Yeah,
gets the
you know
star
what?
map.
That's a good fucking
How do they
question
know?
because I had no complaints about this series so far, and then now that you say that, it's like, yeah, they just went to some temple and found some fucking ball that
that,
leads to
that
fucking Thrawn.
apparently seems to be have buried for a good while.
I didn't even think about that. I was just so happy that it was finally here.
Like I know witches are badass and stuff, but to have that one particular thing in this one particular design and fucking dug up from Ahsoka using other than Jedi mind tricks on a Dathomir witch, okay? On a Dathomir witch. And
What
not
are we
only that,
talking
how'd
about?
she even get caught? How'd the witch even get caught?
Yeah, there's a whole backstory. This is another thing. I want a prequel, like movie, maybe, showing how they captured her, why she stopped training Sabine, and a few other things. I would love it.
Well, we know why she stopped training Sabine because she ain't got no force.
She does has the force.
No, she don't,
Very,
dude.
it's
Hu
fucking small. It's very
Young or
small.
Hun Ye or
It's
whatever.
okay. You know how like the blind person from Rogue One, he has the force, but he doesn't have it enough that the Jedi would have taken him. Same with her.
Man, I don't know. Moving on.
It's the truth, man. She
There's
has like a
there,
little.
there's just a couple
It's
of plot
small in
holes
her.
that doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
That's all. I mean, I love the show. It's a great show. It's a great plot. You know, it's just where you get your
They
information is
said it
kind of
multiple
bullshit.
times. They said it multiple times. Like she does not have the force is not strong in her. It's not strong at all. Like it's 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 low, but it's there. Everybody has the force in them. Anybody can use it. They're just not trained.
Right. So, what do you got for us? The next
Yeah, people
talking
that are
point.
strong in the force though, that's completely different. Well, the it's okay, this is another thing. Towards the end or halfway through or something like that, they start talking about do you think that those guys are bad or not?
I don't think so, dude.
I feel like, in my opinion, they're both working to stop Thrawn, and they don't know that they're on the same team.
I think her name is Shin, right? The girl, the apprentice.
Oh yeah, yeah, I think so.
Okay, and then what's his name?
Balin.
Balin. I was gonna say Babylon. I know that was wrong. Um, Balin. I think she's following him because she needs a master.
No, they're Jedi. They're straight Jedi. I was watching this again, and like, especially in the second episode, like, or this episode right here, it's clear to me they are Jedi.
They're not Jedi.
They are
They're
though. That's
not
why he doesn't want
Jedi.
to.
They
He
maybe
doesn't want to
were
kill
once
us.
Jedi, but they're not
He doesn't want.
Jedi now, dude.
No, because the Jedi Order has fallen, and he knows that.
He's not Jedi, bro.
But he still is trying to stop the galaxy. I feel like he's still trying to save it. And we just don't
This
know
is
it.
what I think. Okay, I think he's just playing his
Vigilante.
cards. I think he's playing his cards to the best of his hand, and he's trying to find the right way to get out of the situation he's currently in.
Oh,
And
there's another. Hold on. Go ahead.
I think that when the time comes, he's gonna flip the script and join Ahsoka and defeat Morgan and Thrawn, and that's how the show's gonna end on the end of the season.
Well, that's another thing. I have it wrote down over here that do you think that it's going to be like a thing where he betrays them at the end because they're not going for the same thing. Like they're going with each other, but at the end, like him and Morgan and Balin, as soon as they get to the end, when they finally find Thrawn, I feel like he's gonna betray her and do what like, kind of like what you just said. But I don't know about going with Ahsoka. Like he's got his own agenda and he's just using her.
Yeah.
And they're actually all trying to find Thrawn to stop the Empire, but she actually worked for the Empire, so I don't know.
Hey, give me a second. I got my wife's saying to get in there for the baby. All right. I don't know. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, now that I got you guys alone, um, the thing that I want to throw out and mention that I didn't mention in the last episode was whenever she cut that hole, like they had that commercial where it looked cool. She like it looked like she went down and cut it, but in the actual show, she throws her lightsabers down, moves her arms back and forth, and it just slices, and she falls through. And I thought that was 10 times better than what it showed in the control.
I agree. Shut up, lady. Oh. Okay, man.
There's another thing. I forgot Sabine was super smart
Yeah.
when she decided to fix the head,
Mm-hmm.
and she was deactivating, or she was trying to find out where it came from, which was Corellia somewhere. I don't think we've actually have we seen it in live action. I don't think so.
I don't
I think
think
it's
so.
only been an animation, which was awesome. Another shout out that I wanted to do was Ahsoka's ship, because I don't think we talked about that last episode. Ahsoka's ship is fucking badass.
I have to ask you: is that the same ship they get from Rebels when they get Harrison Dillard to go to that planet that can't have any ships fly out in and out of the planet because of the atmosphere? Is that ship? I think it
Oh,
is.
you're talking about the Phantom whenever they take off whenever she starts to fight the Inquisitor? Yes.
It's the
The
same
Phantom
ship.
the chopper takes and throws.
No, not that ship. Not that ship.
Yeah,
I'm
he's on
talking
like
about Ahsoka's
they call
ship.
No, Ahsoka's ship's not the Ghost.
No, not
The
the ghost.
Phantom.
Not the ghost. I'm talking about the ship in Rebels. I have to look it up and see. But there's a ship that not Sabine, that Harrison Dillard goes and flies.
The big one that destroys star destroyers?
I think so. I don't know.
No, it's not that ship.
What is the ship that Hera?
Yeah, I don't think it's that ship. Either way, it is a badass ship. I think it might be in Rebels. I was thinking about that earlier today whenever I was watching it, but I wasn't able to actually pinpoint if it was or not. So I don't have a comment on it, to be honest. But it is a badass looking ship and I like it. We do see the Phantom though, whenever the Inquisitor is there, it might be an Inquisitor. I don't know for sure, but there's that one whenever it's fighting Ahsoka with the other droid right before Ahsoka pretty much shows it what's up, you know. It has the light, it's extra lightsaber. Then it comes and gets picked up. whenever he gets picked up, and Ahsoka's watching it after he threw his lightsaber, and Ahsoka's just looking at him and then moves as it flies past her head. I thought it was amazing. I loved it.
Well, yes. I wasn't paying any attention. I was daydreaming about that ship. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, shit. I was talking about the Phantom.
Oh yeah. So you already said it, but when she's telling Chopper to get the tracking beacon ready, and he's like, "Did you go through my stuff?" I miss. I really miss the Chopper and Shadula and the Chopper and the crew interaction with each other, because that was
Yeah,
always nice to have in the Rebels.
dude, I feel like I can understand Chopper.
Right?
And he's like, "You went through my stuff." She's like, "No, I didn't." He's like, "Yes, you did." She's like,
Check underneath
"Something,
the
something."
battery, the reserve
Yeah,
battery, and he goes, "Oh, okay." And he's like,
yeah,
"Don't miss this time, Chopper."
yeah. I didn't understand what he said right after that, but most of that stuff, I feel like I can understand him.
Right. But yeah, man, I really love that part. It was
Oh yeah, Hera grew on me.
huh?
Hera, I didn't like Hera in the first episode,
Oh, I didn't either. I think
but
what it is. Sorry, go ahead.
in this episode, I liked her a lot more.
I think what it is because the last episode all she was a hologram and a general. This episode she was the captain of her ship.
Yeah, but honestly, she doesn't have the Hera vibe. That's my problem. Hera is like a fucking general, and like this girl seems like a background. Like, I think maybe we should do this.
She doesn't have the hype.
Yes, Hera took charge, and she
Yeah,
was like, no, we're doing it this way.
yeah. Hera
And
Hera had the hype and the activity, the interactive.
yeah,
Like she, I don't. That's all wrong, but she had the hype, dude. She had the let's get it done this way attitude, and it was cool.
yep. So she grew on me a little bit on this episode. Hopefully, she turns out better. I don't know if she's going to, but I hope she does. All right, now, whenever Morgan was talking about the gateway that opens up to the next planet
Mm-hmm.
or the where they're
Galaxy.
trying to get to,
Yeah.
yeah, whatever the fuck they're trying to get to, uh, what kind of ancient people do you think built that?
Man, I don't know. What I want to know is, do you think that galaxy looks like our galaxy?
I have no idea. The all
Dude, we have
galaxies,
we have a spiral
they all,
galaxy. It's a spiral galaxy.
most galaxies are spiral.
Look, I get it, but they couldn't have picked a better galaxy to be like different.
I
I
don't
think
know,
it's
but
our
look,
galaxy. How cool would that be, dude?
I,
It ain't got to be our solar
it's
system.
it's made from this world.
It says in the title on every movie, in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah.
Okay, well maybe this galaxy
All
is the far,
galaxies
far
look
away galaxy that's us.
all galaxies are spiral, aren't they?
No, no,
No?
no, 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 no,
Every
no.
single picture of a galaxy I see is spiral.
There's different ones, man. They have like flat ones, not flat ones, but like just smudges. They have spirals. They have ones that
Yeah, because they're flat instead of up straight. All right, well, I'm hoping that they bring the ricotta into it at some point. Like maybe that they're the ones that put all of that take. Yeah, well, okay, because at first like they had like their light speed was different than what it is now.
right.
Like now it like they had to build highways and stuff like that. So I think they just like I have no idea because I never listened to all the comics. But I'm going to guess that they would build something that would help them light speed from one spot to the other, like across galaxies.
Yeah.
Galaxies. Yep. So there's that. Oh yeah. Apparently they're going to the parallel. That's the stuff that I was talking about. It does take place after episode 6. I know, like last episode, I thought it took place before that, but I was wrong. So there's that. So this is around the same time Mandalorian's going on, if you think
Right.
about it, which is awesome. So do you think we're going to see Luke at
Better
some point,
yet, do you think we're gonna see Grogu?
or Mando?
Dude, how cool that be, man? Like, here comes Mando in the N1 modified and blows somebody's shit to hell that's trying to kill Ahsoka. Man, that would just be the coolest cameo. Oh my god. Nerdgasm.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, just throw them all into that fucking one episode. You know what? I like it. I don't like a
Dude,
lot of
that's,
stuff they do. They fuck up a lot of stuff, but this so far to me, it's looking good. I'm liking Ahsoka.
let's be honest. If it wasn't for Mando, the Book of Boba Fett would have been a big old flop.
Yeah, would have been trash. I would have been mad that I even watched it. I got mad after the third episode, and it was still bullshit.
What was? Let me ask you. I know it's off subject and off the show we're talking about now, but what was your instinct? What was your reaction when you saw Mando walk through the curtain?
I was happy.
Were you like, totally, it's fucking good. Yes.
No, they had a whole like. Okay, I expect them to have like an appearance or something like that, but a whole episode or two,
I think it was like the rest of
complete,
it. I mean, he ends up saving
completely
the
dedicated.
day in the big
Like
battle.
I saw this meme that was like, "Hey, thanks for coming to my show." He's like, "My show now." Like it had the dude from what bike? Friday. You know
Yeah,
what I'm talking about?
yeah.
Yeah, dude. Had him. Shit was funny. Uh Another thing I wanted to talk about, fight scenes.
What fight scenes?
How do you think the fight scenes have been going by so far? You don't like them?
I mean, it's okay. Um,
They're definitely not a
they're better
episode.
than Book of Boba Fett.
They're not episode 2 and 3. Like I feel like the fight scenes are pretty good. They definitely need to get a choreographer over there and teach them some shit.
Well, I didn't like that Ahsoka in the first episode jumped down the hole, right? And then cuts the three droids down, and then goes back up and fights them. Like that was what the fuck? That was stupid.
She used the force jump, which they haven't used in live action in so long. And she I don't think ever. Oh yeah, so long.
Yeah,
Since the prequels.
yeah.
Since the prequels. And then I felt like the fight scenes were good.
And why don't you not use Force Run?
Supposedly they always use force run. You just can't tell.
I don't know, man. That bitch looks like she running slow. Rosie O'Dawson,
Yeah.
you need to hit the gym, honey. You can get a little
No,
quicker.
no,
No, I'm
no,
kidding.
baby.
I'm kidding.
You're
I'm
hot.
kidding. I'm kidding, dude. What was that show? That shows the never mind. We're gonna get off that. Anyways, moving on. I'm just teasing. No, it just looked like she's running really slow. And I'm gonna shut my mouth here.
Hey, you're doing good. The way she acts whenever she's like, oh, I was my son. I was showing him, and he watched most of it. He just sat there and watched it. And he doesn't like Star Wars, but I was like, you have to watch this. It's really good. But whenever she falls into the cave at the very beginning, in the very first one, and she goes like this and starts feeling around with the force, like looking, she does the little look that Ahsoka does, and you can tell that she's focusing to see if there's any traps laid or like where the pinpoints that she needs to touch is.
Yeah.
and it just makes me happy. I was like, this is Star Wars
No,
right
her
here.
acting is great, phenomenal. I think.
I I feel like she's actually using the Force
Right.
to do
Yeah.
stuff. And if you're just like a casual person that you're watching this and you're like seeing her do all that, you're probably like, what the fuck is she doing? She's using the Force.
It's cutting out half of it. Did it cut mine out too?
Yeah, I heard you go.
Oh. Yeah, it's weird. Um. Cha 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 cha
Sheesh.
cha. Cook cook cook
So I,
cook. Cha 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 cha.
I already said I need a prequel. I want a prequel movie showing like what happened before or right after Rebels all the way up until Ahsoka. I want a movie
Yeah.
doing that. How they all freak out how Ezra's gone and then she decides to train what's her face, Sabine. Apparently some drama shit happens as they're trying to capture Morgan and
Yeah.
she leaves. I would like it.
Instead of that, I'd much rather have Kenobi season 2.
It's a shaky camera.
Is my camera shaky?
You can't shake yourself and expect the camera. They're sitting there talking. And it's going. Don't worry, Leia. I'm gonna get you to the next place. Calm down. It's on an earthquake back there, Doc. Like,
It's not a smooth surface.
might as well be on like this.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're on a boat.
I really back to the
That's all I
fight
got, though.
scenes real quick. I really like the time where that one
Wait,
scene.
I got one more.
Okay.
I got one more. Your fight scene. Go ahead.
I really like that Ahsoka, how she fought the Inquisitor.
Speaking of Inquisitor, do you think that person is Marok? Because they said, "Don't worry, Marok will take care of it."
Or do you think the guy at the compound where they steal the
No, they all
hyperdrive,
got arrested. They all got arrested.
well, he took care of it?
Well, we never actually found out who Marok was, and he mentioned him,
Right.
and I put Inquisitor question
See,
mark.
so that obviously couldn't be a Jedi working with an Inquisitor.
No, the Empire's done. All the Inquisitors were Jedi's at one point.
Yeah, but they're not Jedi now.
Yeah, they're not Jedi now,
Yeah, dude.
but who's to say like they only went with Darth Vader so they didn't die, and now they're kind of corrupted. But Balin definitely uses the light side of the Force,
Yeah. So
and you could tell.
I'm looking here. Huh. What the hell? This guy. This guy right here is supposed to be the guy that is playing Ezra.
Yeah, yeah, I already knew that.
Oh well. Yeah, fuck it.
But I think that's all I got. What about you? I think
Uh,
that's all. That's all of it, right? We got to see Corellia, real life Phantom. What do you think about the fight scenes?
Well-
Yeah, we already went through all this shit.
what do you say the name was?
All this.
No, the what was the name that he said? Murdoch.
Maroc.
Murdoch. Man, they don't have that character listed yet. I was gonna cheat. I was gonna see.
See, so maybe it's not the Inquisitor.
It might be the Inquisitor.
Well, if it was the Inquisitor, do you think that they would have put the name down and be like, Barak, it's the Inquisitor that's fighting for blah blah blah. But they left it blank, so we don't know who it is yet.
Well,
So
they do
therefore,
that
the
shit all the
internet,
time. They do it in
yeah, but
Mandalorian.
yeah, but if they mention a name and you don't know the actual character, it won't tell you a background story until that character appears. Since he has not appeared yet, there's not going to be anything on the internet. Like I looked up today. What did I look up? The Eye of Sauron, Scion. That wasn't a thing until that got mentioned in the Mandalorian.
Yeah. What kind of power? I'm gonna go backwards. What kind of power is that Ahsoka used to relive the past at Sabine's place?
Oh, that's what what's his face uses. Uh, Cal Kestis. It's like an ability where you touch the spot that they like,
Huh?
and you can see like people that have touched it, or there's a memory there, and all she did was feel like she doesn't have what Cal Kestis does,
Mhm.
but she can still feel where that shit's going.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong about that. It
Man.
was kind of weird, but I'm pretty sure that that shit happens.
Yeah, 'cause I was like, oh wow, okay, that's neat. 'Cause I
Yeah,
remember, I'm gonna,
that is a little weird,
I'm not gonna
but
lie.
I
I remember I remember it being in the Star Wars universe. I just didn't remember where it came from until you said Cal Kestis.
yeah, Cal Kestis when it touches something, he can remember. I feel like that's the same thing as she's walking through a spot. She just like honed it in and learned it a little bit more. But his is kind of different because he can just sorry, touch something and like know everybody that's ever touched it.
Man,
But yeah,
that'd be weird in a dating scenario.
okay.
That was awful. I'm sorry. Fuck.
You know what? I fucking agree now though. So that's a thing. Maybe hey, that might be why he likes Marin so much. I think that's her name. Marin. The Night Sister that he's with. He's with the Night Sister.
Yeah, I
Hot.
got to that
Hot.
part in the first game.
So hot. She's so hot. Well, anyways, like he's kind of doing stuff with her. They kissed a few times in the game. And yeah, in the new go watch all my stuff. I got it all. Beat the whole game, the whole story. You can go ahead and look at it. And
And rewind.
yes. There's a couple spots that you might want to like back up and be like, wait, did her butt look like that? Okay. Well, sorry. What was I saying?
How to fucking know?
But anyways, the stuff where you can touch and remember,
Yeah.
we'll go back to that. I feel like that's what she was doing.
Right.
That's all I want to say. I know that doesn't make any sense. I fucked up. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, man.
I think we're done, right? We're
I,
done.
I don't have anything else. If we've missed anything, let us know in the comments section down below, please.
Yeah. If we didn't talk about something that you're curious about,
Oh,
make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. But first, comment down below.
yeah.
All right.
Make sure you go check out our other stuff on the podcast. Clinton's been playing a ass ton of games. Just, I mean, everything is. It's been pretty good. I watch them when I'm cooking. 'Cause I like to cook when I get home, and he's on, and I'm like, yeah, dude, that's fucking awesome. Oh, we've been playing Fortnite together. It's also pretty good. We actually have a video. If I can figure out how to, I want to.
Hey, go check out our Star Wars Hot Ones.
Yes, check that out. If I can, Clint, I want to figure out that video you edited where we met Ed. I want to put that in here, in the comments or the description. That way they can find it easier.
Yeah, but people aren't
Oh,
usually
okay.
look
We
if they're watching
won't worry
Star
about
Wars content. Yeah, if they're watching Star Wars content, they're not going to be looking
That shit's
for.
funny, dude. But anyway, so check out the other stuff. Check out my channel. It's Tater Nuts 99 with a space between Tater and Nuts. Yeah, you'll see a handsome guy with a big beard.
Yeah, go subscribe to his channel, Tater Nuts
Yeah,
99.
I'm looking to hit
Go do
100
it.
sometime, eventually.
I finally hit 100. I want to get over 100. If you see 100 and you don't want to fuck it up, I say fuck that and hit the subscribe button. Stop being an asshole.
Well, yeah, sure. Anyways, check us out. I'm Tater. That's Clinton Ritchie.
Have fun, be safe, and get the fuck out of here.
Peace.